Good evening, everyone. A very, very warm welcome to each one of you. And we would all like to wholeheartedly welcome you all once again for the Mental Health Webinar Series 2020-2023. And this is on behalf of the Department of Psychology, the American College of Madurai, MS Chalamuthu Institute of Mental Health and Rehabilitation Madurai, Madras School of Social Work Chennai, Tamil Nadu Career Counselors Association, Tamil Nadu Counselors and Psychotherapy Association, the Red Pond Educational and Psychological Research Center Madurai, and the Yellow Pond Counseling Center of Madurai. Today we are into session 1150th one, and our resource person and speaker for today is Arpithamallara ma'am. She's a psychologist, child behavior transformation coach and art therapist of Embrace Your Greatness. And for an introduction to her, she's a life coach and art therapist at Your Confident. She has an MS in counseling and psychotherapy, certificate in child adolescent development to her credit. She works as a child psychologist in a school. She has about 10 years of experience in the field. She helps people overcome mental health issues, gain confidence, and live a fulfilling life. As a therapist, she is trained to help people of all ages, backgrounds, and circumstances resolve issues and improve their quality of life. As a life coach, she is able to help people navigate through different difficult transitions in their lives, such as getting through the stress that comes with college applications or changing jobs. Art therapy helps her to understand her clients better. And with that short introduction, I would like to welcome you once again, ma'am. Very honored to have you here. Thank you so much for being here once again. The floor is yours. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Anita, for the beautiful introduction and good evening, everybody. So, all are ready to be in the present moment? Yes? Okay, so as you all know, today's topic is the power of now. Yeah? So, the power of now itself says that we have to be in the present. Yeah? So, if you're not in the present, let's start the session with a small meditation. Are you all ready? Can I get a thumbs up? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now I want everybody to sit in a comfortable place. Yeah. Find a comfortable place. There are a few joining. So should we wait or can I start the meditation? Anita ma'am?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, yes,
People are joining. So should I wait for a few more minutes or I'll just continue with the
yes.
session?
They will keep joining. I think you can start. You can start
Okay.
slowly.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So as I said, we'll start the session with a meditation. Okay. So find a comfortable place. Um, sit in a very comfortable place. It could be on the chair or on the floor, whichever place you're comfortable with. Okay. So hands rest comfortably on your lap. Once you're ready, please close your eyes gently. A gentle smile on your lips. Slowly breathe in. One, two, three. Breathe out. One, two, three. Now I want you all to scan your body from head to toe. Scan your body from head to toe. If you find any stiffness in any part of the body, relax that area. Relax that area. Now, slowly breathe in. One, two, three. Breathe out. One, two, three. Relax your entire body. Now bring your attention to your breath. Relax your face. Relax your shoulder. Relax your hand. Relax your stomach area. Relax your leg, relax your entire body. Slowly breathe in. One, two, three. Breathe out. One, two, three. Observe your breath, how it is going into your nose, how it is entering your lungs. When you're breathing out, see how your stomach is going in. Slowly breathe in and breathe out. Let go all your tensions, all your stress. Your mind may go into the past. We might daydream of things we don't have it already. Now, cannot change already which has happened or occurred. That is why the present moment is only that matters. So just be in the present moment, observe your breath, be conscious about your breath. As I said, we cannot change your past. We have a choice to let go of worrying about the past. Instead, focus on the present. We do have the ability to change. So when we notice yourself caught up in a memory, come back to your breath. Bring yourself into this very moment. Slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out. Relax your entire body. Gently relax your attention. Notice how you feel. Notice how you're feeling when you're in the present moment. When you let go all your worries and stress, how do you feel? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling peace? Notice the feeling. As we come to the end of the meditation, bring your awareness to the room. Wiggle your hands and wiggle your fingers. Once you're ready, open your eyes gently. Okay. So all the participants, it's almost an end of the day. I know you are might be very busy. You were in a busy schedule and so on. Uh, so this meditation, I think, has helped you to come into this now moment, isn't it? Yes. Okay. All right. Fine. So we'll start. Dairya, kindly share the presentation. Yeah. So can you all see the PPT?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right.
It's
Okay.
visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, Anita, ma'am. All right. So now we are talking about today's presentation is only about the now. So let's not talk about the future, nor not talk about the past. So it's only now. So how I'll be telling you how you are going to be, what are the benefits of being in the present moment, and how you can be in the now moment. Yes, because that's very important when we are in the flow of the now moment. So you're 100% conscious about what you're doing, and definitely you're going to have a beautiful now moment as well as the from the future too. Yeah. All right. So second slide, yeah. Okay. What does the power of now teach? The power of now teaches that our mental activity or incessant preoccupation with the past and the future keeps us not to experience the joy of being. Yeah. So, in the now moment is the gift of bliss. So when we are in the now moment, it is the your moment, and once you know how to be in the now moment, it is a blissful moment. Yeah. So you're not going to think about the past. You're not going to think about the future. You're just living in the moment, and that is a blissful moment. That is the power of now. That is the power of the present moment. Yeah. The now is our biggest treasure, but we miss it due to repetitive thought patterns that govern our experience of the world around us. Yes. Why are we not in the present moment? Because there are a lot of thoughts going into our mind. That is mostly 99% about your past, about your. It could be about the failure. It could be about the grief. It could be about on your career or your marks. It can be anything. So it is always we think about our past. That is why we are not able to live in the present moment. We are not able to live in the now moment. So once we start living in the now moment, we are it would be a blissful moment, and our joy of being in this world, it's going to be beautiful. Okay. So I'll be telling you what is the um, benefits of being in the now moment, the power of now. Yeah. Okay. So next slide, Dhairya. Okay. So what happens in our mind when we are in the present moment? Yeah. We identify with the we identify with the mind, that's the present, and its thought, the past and the future, define ourselves as such. We are 90% repetitive thought patterns. As I said, we are 90% we'll be thinking about it is the same repetitive thoughts we'll be thinking. It can be, as I said, about your career failure, or about your, failure in your studies, or in your relationship. It could be anything. But that 90% you'll be having a repetitive thought of the same thing again and again, that is about your past, most of which don't serve us. Definitely it's not going to serve us. If you think about the past, we cannot change the past. Definitely we can change now. What is we cannot, we have to just let go of our past, and we have to be in the moment, and we have to enjoy the present moment, right? So we are always in the past, and most of the time we are in the past, and that's why we are not able to live in the present moment. And 19% is a repetitive thought. It can be about our guilt. It can be about whatever we have done some mistake, and that guilt is bothering us. It could be the pain. It could be the fear. It could be the anxiety. It could be the sadness, or it could be the suffering. For each one, it's a different feeling, right? The negative feeling. Because that's why we are not able to live in the present. Yeah. We sit on our own gifts, not knowing we possess them. Yes. We all are unique. We all have so much potential. Yeah. But we are always, if you think about the past, we are not living in the moment. Then how can you bring that creativity? How can you bring that, 100% what gift you have in life, what the God has given us, right? You're not able to, right? So we sit on our own gifts, not knowing we possess them, right? Next slide. Okay. The wider the gap between thought and your perception of thought, the more rich and fulfilling your life becomes, because you can act from wisdom instead of fear. Yeah. When you are in the whatever, everybody will have some or the other issue. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is having a 100% happy life, right? So when we use our wisdom, when we use our thinking, when we use a rational thinking, definitely that our wisdom, when we start working, talking in our wisdom to our mind, definitely we can let go and we can be in the present. Yeah. That gap in thought and the perception of thought allows us to choose new thought. Yeah. So as I said, instead, like for example, you might have lost somebody in your past, right? You might be going through grief. Yeah. So when you're going through grief, Definitely, you might have gone to some few therapies, but after few therapies, you have to start think, let go of what has happened. How can you get uh, uh, how can you be more into rational thinking? Yeah, that is challenging. How can you bring a different thought for it? Yeah, the gap in thought and perception of thought allows us to choose new thoughts. Being present in the now moment will help you to disengage from egotic thoughts or fear thoughts. Yes. So when you get a new thought, your egoic thought or your fear thought doesn't come. So you are closing the chapter with the new thought. All thoughts based on regret of the past or anticipation of the future are outside of full present consciousness. Okay, all thoughts based on regret of the past or anticipation of the future, right? We always, most of our thoughts are like about the past, and we are anticipating the future, taking the past. What if what if he's not there, what if she's not there, how will be my life, how definitely my life is ruined, I cannot do anything, I cannot forget that person. So that is the anticipation of the future, or outside of full present consciousness. Yeah, so that is like we are always anticipating and we are in the past, but we are not in the now moment. So to be in the now moment, we have to let go of a past, and we should anticipate in a positive way. Yeah, to be fully at peace and fully conscious, the more time you must spend in the now. When you begin to look at the antics of your mind like you would in the antics of a child, you know you are making a headway, because you are no longer fully identifying with the mind and its constant chatter. The light of your consciousness is only revealed in the present. Yeah. So this line says to be in fully at the peace and to be in fully conscious, we have to let go our past. We have to forget our past. So then only you can be in the present. Like have you seen a children how they are in the present? It can be it can be mobile, or it can be cake, or toys, whatever they're having in their hand, they are fully in the present. They're 100% in the present moment. That is because they are not thinking about the past. They are not thinking about the future. They are giving the 100% to the present, and they are enjoying the present moment. They are happily playing in the present moment. So we have to be more conscious about the present moment, and then only we can live in the now moment. Okay. So next slide. Okay. What are the impact of being in the present moment? So when we are in the present moment, we will be very mindful. It will reduce our stress, and we will not be anxious and cope with negative emotions. When we are in the present moment, if it whatever is there in our mind, it could be a negative episode, it can be about the bad things in our what has happened in the past, that is not going to come in when you're in the present moment, when you're mindful. So one way of being in the present moment is meditation. So meditation will, you might say, okay, when I sit for 5 minutes, or sit for 10 minutes, few minutes, I'll go back, I'll sleep, or I go back to my bad thoughts, and start with 2 minutes. Then you can start increasing it for 5 minutes, then 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. Yeah. So start just sitting, closing your eyes, and just listening to the calm music. Start with that, and then slowly, step by step, you can start with the guided meditation. So first, to start with how to be in the present moment, you can start with the meditation. So meditation will help you in lot of, it has lot of merits. Like it can calm your mind. You'll be in the present moment. You'll be in calm and peace. You'll be in the relaxed state. So this meditation will help you to understand what you're feeling right now, and then you will know that you're feeling this way, and how you can change, and how you can get a rational thinking, and how you can be mindful about your thoughts, and be conscious about your thoughts. So this one way of being in the present moment is just doing meditation for few minutes, and then start increasing it for 30 minutes or more than that, but at least 20 minutes meditation is recommended by everybody. Okay, next slide. Okay, results of being present. What are the results of being present? So why do we say that present moment is good? Well, why? Yeah, if I be in the past, there are so many past. It's not only negative, right? In the past, there will be a lot of good memories also in the past. So what are the benefits or the results of being in the present? You will be focused. Yeah, you'll be 100% focused, and the productivity will be more, improves learning ability, you'll be able to grasp more, learn more, listening skills also will increase when you're talking to anybody, right? It can be with your maid, it can be with your children, it can be with your parents, right? Be in the present moment. You'll be watching a mobile or watching TV, or you'll be looking at somebody, but you'll be thinking something else. So when you are in the present, when you are fully connected to the other person, so that is where you're giving your 100%. Yeah. So when you're in the present moment, you'll be listening skill will increase, memory as well, and building good habits for your future well-being. Definitely, when you're in the present moment, like you have your goals to finish. So when you're in the present moment, you have almost finished what you had to do this today. You have achieved your to-do list, right? So when you do that, your habits also is changing, and you are able to know what's going to be tomorrow. Yeah. So the results of being in the present moment is you will be fully focused, you are going to be very creative, you will be connected to people, and you're giving your 100% and being very conscious when you are in the now moment. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is I've taken this uh, 12 lines from Zen things, that is from the Buddhist, which says, how do you live in the moment, relaxed and not worrying about things that you cannot change? Yeah, we always try to change others, or we have tried to be in the past, we worry about the past, but this 12 lines will help you to be in the present. And Zen things, it's beautiful. You have to start reading a lot of Buddhist books, and which is mind blowing, and definitely you get a lot of clarity about what is mindfulness, what is calmness, what is meditation. Yeah. So here, what it says in the Zen things is, do one thing at a time. How to be in the present moment is do one thing at a time. So we say, okay, multitasking people are very smart, and I can finish a lot of things when I do multitasking. And multitasking is very dangerous, very dangerous. You're not finishing it, but you tend to feel like you're doing so many things, and you're so but not able to give your fullest. Yeah. So do one thing at a time. Though you have a lot of things to do, there are guests coming to our house, the house has to be cleaned, and you have to do cooking, but you can't do too many things at a time. You'll be stressed, and and sometimes the cooking also will not come out fair, right? So plan and do one thing at a time. Okay. Do it slowly and deliberately. Do it slowly. Nothing is, say, sometimes when you're cooking, probably you feel, okay, I have to put dal here rice, and I'll start frying something here. What if you have not put water to the rice only, right? So it's going to burn again. It's a time consuming again to do it once again from the beginning, right? So do it slowly and deliberately. Yeah, do it completely. Sometimes what happens, okay, you will start to you have a presentation tomorrow, you want to do a PowerPoint today, so you will sit for 15 minutes, and you're like, okay, tomorrow I can do it in the evening, I have a lot of time. Yeah. So don't do that. You definitely, if it is a presentation for 4 hours, you can't sit and do it for 4 hours. If you need a break. Yeah. So when plan it. So if it is a 4 hours presentation, I can definitely sit for 2 hours and finish off at least after presentation. Yeah. So do it completely. So you might procrastinate saying, okay, I can do it. The presentation is after few days, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it day after. No, But if you have set up a deadline that, I will finish half of my presentation today, then do it completely. Don't postpone it for afternoon or tomorrow. Okay, do less. So, when you are doing a to-do list, don't let it be realistic. Let it not be too much that, like, I will sit and do it for 4 hours. Do how much you can do as per your schedule, how much you can do. Be realistic and do it. Okay, put space between things. Yeah, this is very important. Like, you have to give some space of doing, being more into work, into little of recreation, or little of a physical activity. Okay, this rituals are very powerful. It will help you to get a lot of energy. We only think about food, or we think about we get into the bad habits of getting your dopamine level, right? So why not we get into rituals like meditation, rituals like journaling, rituals like walking, just listening to nice chanting music, or mantras, right? Those are our beautiful rituals to boost your energy level. Yeah, develop good rituals. uh, Designate time for certain things. Yes. So some of the things you need to do it in the morning. Some of the things you need to do it in the evening, right? So designate time for certain things. So some like you can't go for a meditation. Generally, we say do it in the morning, and walking or gym. Yeah, you can do it in the morning or in the evening. So you see, the time also matters a lot when you do your to-do list. Yeah, devote time for sitting. Yes, you have to rest. You have to have your me time. That's very, very important. Smile and serve others. Yes, though you have a tough day, you might be in a big loss today. Keep smiling. You see that positivity within you and also outside. When you start smiling, you when somebody says, "Oh, you're smiling so much," and your day might be good. Only you know how much you've gone through, right? So when somebody gives you that compliment, automatically you feel like smiling more. Yeah, smile more, and definitely serving. Serving is the best way to be happy. Start doing small services. You start doing with the small service, you will know the beauty of the word serve. Make cleaning and cooking becomes meditation. Make cleaning and cooking becomes meditation. Yeah. So when your flow state is not only like in the now state, it's not only when you're doing your professional or work or whatever you like the most. It can be anything you do with 100%. When you are sitting with your child, give that 100%. When you're walking, that you're walking step by step, and you're listening to music, you're enjoying the greenery. So be in the now moment. Yeah, think about what is necessary. Yeah, think about what is necessary. Don't think about what's going to happen after 10 years, who is going to take care of my children, what will be my future. Don't think about all that. Just be calm. You What is that you have in your hand? It's the now moment. It's the today and now. We never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Even an astrologer or anybody can't say what's going to happen. If they say also, it's not 100% sure, right? So what we have in our mind is just the now. So be in the now moment. Okay. Live simply. Yeah. Live simply. One life, just live simply. Okay. Next slide. So are you all getting audience? I can't see anybody. I can just uh, see my face. So probably all are in the room understanding. Perfect, perfect. Oh, nice heart. Okay, good. What is flow in psychology? I have read this book that is Michel. I'm not able to pronounce his name. It's very complicated. Okay, he's a positive psychologist. I've read this book. It's beautiful. If you want to know what is the beauty of being in the flow, what is the beauty of being in the now moment, you all have to read this book. Okay. He says He's a psychologist, he's a positive psychologist, and describes flow as a state of complete immersion in an activity. It can be any activity. He tells how you have to be in the flow state. Imagine for a moment that you are running a race. Your attention is focused on the movements of your body, the power of your muscle, the force of your lungs, and the feel of the street beneath your. Next slide. Okay. So what he says, like, when you are doing whatever you're doing, you are just observe when you're walking. What happens to your body? What happens to your muscle? What happens to how what is your breathing level? What is your how is your legs feeling? How is your mind feeling? Observe that. That is how you're enjoying your work. How you are, you know what you're feeling in your mind, what is that you what is going through in your body. You're understanding that is you're because you're in the flow state. Instead of most of the time we listen to music or we listen to podcast or anything what you like in the when we go for a walk. What if we observe what's happening in our body? That is more beautiful than listening to music or any podcast. Yeah. So he says, like, he says any state of complete immersion in any activity. Yeah. He describes flow as the immersion of in any activity. It can be cooking, it can be your professional life, it can be your career, or it can be with your child, it can be when you're sleeping, or when you're walking in the street, we're talking to your neighbors, whatever it is, you just be in the flow state, fully involved in what you're doing. Yeah. Flow is happiness. So when you are in the flow state, when you know what is happening, you're totally giving your 100% and very happy. When you're talking also in a very consciously, you're understanding other person because you're listening more and you're in the flow state. Yeah. Next slide. Okay. So I have taken few points from this book. Yeah. The name of the book is itself is flow. Okay. So he says what happens, the 8 characteristics of flow. Okay. What happens when you are in a flow state of mind? Complete concentration on the task. You're fully concentrated in that. So everybody will be having 2 or 3 you know uh, hobbies or way where we are in the flow state. But what he says in the book is in every activity you have to be in the flow, that you have to master. See, I like to bake. I'll be in a flow state when I bake, or I love to read, listen to others, so I'll be in the flow state when I listen to others. But for some, when you're watching movie, you'll be in the flow state, or when you're doing your writing a book, you'll be in the flow state. For everybody, it's a different way you're in the flow state. So 100% you're in the flow state, right? But when you are what he says in the book is, you have to be in the flow state in any activity you do in the day to day activity. It can be, it will start from morning meditation till the night, cleaning the kitchen. Yeah. So that is what he said, complete concentration on the task, clarity of goals and rewards in mind, and immediate feedback. So you have to have clarity in your goals. What he says, like, if your clarity, if you don't have clarity on your goals, then you don't have that passion on what you're doing. Yeah. So immediate feedback. So in case if there is something going wrong in your goals, take a feedback. Yeah. Give reward to yourself and appreciate yourself whatever whenever you're doing something. Yeah. Transformation of time, that is speeding up or slowing down. Transformation of time, this is also very important. You have to see the time. Yeah. And the experience is instinctively rewarding. Yeah. Effortless and ease. So how it's going to be, it should be very effortless and ease. Whatever you're doing, it should be in ease. It should not be very hectic or very tiring for you too, right? So when you are in a flow state, you should enjoy it. Hmm? There is a balance between challenge and skills. Yes, there should be a balance between your challenging and skills. So when you are into a new job, so it is very challenging, right? And you have to take a lot of opportunities when you get into a new job. So you have to balance. You should know that once I'm going to a new job, so it's going to be very challenging for few months. So take that as, okay, then I have to let go so many things. I cannot probably go for walking today, or I cannot spend more time with so and so person. So this is how you have to start balancing. It is for 4 months. For 1 month, you can tell your family members how it's going to be. So that is how you can balance your career. Hmm? Actions and awareness are merged, losing self-consciousness rumination. Okay, there is a feeling of control over the task. Okay. So this eight characters of flow, if you master it, then you can definitely be in the current moment. You can be in the now moment and be happy. Yes. Okay. Next slide. Yes. So you might ask, how do I be in the current moment? Because there is so many things which has happened in the past, and I keep remembering that, right? So after some people get into, as I said, some go for a therapy session and takes few guidance from others. But this affirmation helps a lot. Okay. So, why affirmations are so powerful? Affirmations have the power to motivate you to act on certain things, help you to concentrate on achieving your goals in life, give you the power of change your negative thinking patterns and replace them with positive thinking patterns. Assist you in assessing a new belief system. How this affirmation helps? Affirmation helps you to think positively, and it says that you have already accomplished it. So when you start thinking positively, then definitely subconscious mind also starts thinking positively, right? Okay. So this affirmation helps a lot. Whatever you're going through in your life, start using affirmations. There are a lot of affirmation, bedtime affirmation and forgiveness affirmation. To change your life, there is affirmation. For success, there is affirmation. For everything, for every activity, there is affirmation. So this affirmations will help you to start thinking positively, and it will motivate you, and you will start getting you will start having a positive thinking pattern, and your limiting beliefs also goes away. Yeah. So this will help you, give you the power to change your negative thinking patterns and replace them with the positive thinking pattern. That's positive beliefs. Yeah. Okay. Why affirmations are so powerful? But affirmations for change, be willing to allow the changes to happen. When they come up in your life, be aware that where you do not want to change is exactly the area where you need to change the most. Yes, change is very, 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 very hard, but once you start changing, it's very powerful. Okay, so what you don't want to change, okay, where you need to change. Okay, so once you start changing, your confidence also increases and you feel so good. Okay. Why affirmation are so powerful? Okay. The universal intelligence is always responding to your thoughts. Yeah. So it's what you think you do, right? So the universe also is accepting what you are telling. Yeah. The universal intelligence is always responding to your thoughts and words. Mm, things will definitely begin to change as you make these statements. Definitely, it is going to change as you make a positive statement, positive change when you stand in front of the mirror and tell positive things about yourself. Start about your body parts. So definitely, you start change. You start smiling more. You start being positive. Wherever you're going, you bring a positive vibes and positive energy because of your positive affirmation. Yeah, changes can begin in this moment. Definitely. Why wait for tomorrow? Start changing at the present moment. I am changing. I am willing to see how and where I need to change. So this is the affirmation I have written it for. Whenever you want to change any habits or you want to change anything in life, use this affirmation. Life brings me only good experiences. I am open to new and wonderful changes. So start using always I. when you write an affirmation. Okay, I release any limitations based on old negative thoughts. I joyfully look forward to the future. I am safe in the world. I am comfortable with change and growth. I give myself the green light to go ahead and to joyously embrace the new. So, this is the affirmation for change. Okay, when you start reading this affirmation every day and you want to change anything, it can be your thought pattern, it can be about your habits, you will definitely start changing. Okay, so this is a nice book about if you want to know more about affirmation, this is Unlock the Power of Affirmation from Louis Hay. Yeah, so this has 21 ways to unlock the power of affirmation. So this book has affirmations for so many things. It's so beautiful. And it for self-esteem there is affirmation, for fearful emotions there is affirmation, for critical thinking there is affirmation, for health there is affirmation, for forgiveness there is affirmation. For 21 days there are affirmations in this book. It's very beautiful. I've read it, and it has worked for me, and it will definitely work for you too. Okay. So this is the power of affirmations, and affirmations will definitely help you to be in the now moment and to be in a blissful moment. Okay. So next slide, please. Okay, what are the 8 attitudes of now? Okay, so what will happen when you're in the now moment? So you're going to be non-judging. Okay, you're going to be non-judging. Be an impartial witness to your own experience. So when you're in the present moment, you're going to listen to that person in 100%. You're going to be non-judgment. Yeah, so what is going to be the attitude when you are in the present moment? You're going to be non-judgmental, you're going to have patience, you're being in mind, you're showing the trust to the other person, you're accepting whatever has happened to you, not getting attached, not having ego, you're letting go about your past, and you're only in the present. So attitude changes everything. Okay. So what are the 8 attitudes of now? When you start practicing this 8 attitudes of now, definitely you're going to be in the now moment. Okay. So the idea is sending the feedback form in the chat section. Please fill the feedback form, participants. Okay. Uh, all right. The idea. Next slide. Okay, the idea, can you say the PPT? All right, okay, fine. Um,
The other.
yeah, so the idea has shared the link in the chat box, feedback chat box. In the chat box, kindly fill your feedback. Okay, what stops us from being in the present? So, what is that stopping you to be in the present? The stories we have in our heads about other people, what is happening, and ourselves, our habitual pattern of staying in those stories instead of being in the present moment. It's always about stories, the habit, about the past, about the thoughts, about others. So this is stopping us to be in the present moment, all right, or taking any action. Your mind is a creature of habit and wants to do the same thing over and over again because it likes to stay in its comfortable zone. Yeah, so what happens, so when you start thinking in a negative way, your brain also gets attached to the same thought. So you feel like thinking about it again and again. Though you're crying, you feel okay, that is itself is my life, I can't change. And you're in that comfortable zone, like feeling sad, and I'm okay being sad most sometimes, right? That is because you don't want to change. Yeah. Okay. So change is very difficult. That's why you're not putting that effort. No, you're not taking that action. Yeah. Your mind is a creature of habit and wants to do the same thing over and over again because it likes to stay in a comfortable zone. So break that pattern, break that comfort zone, and take that small step in changing your pattern. Okay. So that then you are going to live a happy life and you're going to be in the present moment. Next slide, Daria. Okay. How can I live in the present moment without worrying about the past and the future? So what do you do while watching any movie in the cinema hall? Sometimes when we are watching in the cinema hall, we'll be thinking, "Oh, this has happened to me, and this movie is only for me because I know this story. They have taken it from my life. I feel, you know." So you go back to your past. Yeah. Do you think about your past or future? Yeah. Sometimes we think, or most of us think, right? So let's not think of the past. Just be in the present moment and enjoy the movie. Okay. But in your routine life, you're always stuck in the past or overthink about the future. This is because you are not focused or interested in whatever you are doing. Yeah. So you should always know what you want in life. What is your passion? Then only you be be happy and you will be in 100% in whatever you're doing. All you need is is to focus your attention on what is happening in your current moment. Have passion in your work. If you are eating, release the luxury of having food and enjoy the meal. Whatever you're doing, be in the present moment. If you're studying, study with the goal. If you're having a purpose, if you have a career, have a purpose. Yeah. When you are working, respect the livelihood your job generates. Appreciate the experience you are acquiring. Aim to give your best. When you sleep, you must enjoy the calmness, the freedom, the rest your body is getting. So when you start doing all this, when you are being conscious in each moment, you will be in the present. Okay, next slide. Okay. So accept. How do you practice the power of now? You have to be willing to first admit that your mind is running an autopilot. So always we are autopilot. Morning you get a brush and you go change your cook, you change your dress, right? You go to office. So this is the autopilot mode you are in every day. Yeah. You have to be willing to first admit that your mind is running and on autopilot, often obsessing about the future or ruminating on the past. Once you take a few moments and observe this pattern, you start to become more present. You start to see that you are not your thoughts from here. You can begin to rest in a stillness that is ever present in each now moment. From here, peace arises easily. Yeah. So when you accept what is happening to you, you will be in the whatever it can be. You accept how is your it could be a relation, it could be a career. You accept what is happening right now and be in the what changes you can do in the for the right moment, present moment, and start living in that moment. Next slide, please. Okay, so I want to end the session with these two quotes. The power of now offers a specific method for putting an end to suffering and achieving inner peace, living fully in the present and separating yourself from your mind. Second quote, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Okay, all right. And so, any questions, audience?
Ma'am, if you could please share the 8 affirmations once more. That
Sure,
slide.
that's right. All right. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Arpita. It was a fantabulous session. How to practice mindfully, beautifully mentioned in the name of living in the present, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, friends, you can interact with Arpita.
Ma'am, the slide before this.
The idea before this, the Zen thing, is it? The Zen thing?
There was some 8 affirmations or something that was written. I just missed it.
Okay. The idea before. Uh, which is the slide? Not affirmation. I think ma'am is talking about the Zen thing. Huh. This one, ma'am?
No, the next.
Next. Okay.
Yeah,
This one?
This one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. So Dhairya has shared the feedback form in the chat box. I would request all the audience to please fill the form.
Yeah, persons are in the chat box.
Yes, Sunanda, ma'am.
What does it look like when one is living in the now?
Yes, yes,
Can
yes.
you answer for that?
Sorry.
Can you answer for that?
I didn't get it. What's the question, ma'am?
From Sharfa, what does it look like when one is living in the now?
What does it look like being in the now moment?
Yeah.
It's going to be definitely happy, and you're going to be non-judgmental, and you're living your life fulfill life. You're living in the present. You are not thinking about your past or the future. We don't know what's going to be in the future, but you know that this is just that this moment I have in my hand, and let me give the 100%, and you definitely will going to do the best, because you just have now. Instead of in your deathbed, we might think I should have done that, I should have done this, all that. We will be thinking when we are probably in the old age or so. Instead of thinking that time, why not now? Whatever you want to do, think that you just have this moment, this 1 minute with you. Think that way and be in the present.
Yeah, I will add up some more points, Arpita, with your permission. We
Sure,
can increase our productivity
Mhm.
when we are doing or living in the present. We can increase our productivity.
Mhm.
Then we can, as you said, we can increase our happiness.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
We
ma'am.
can
So
energize ourselves.
yes.
Yeah.
When we are in the present, definitely our creativity will increase.
Yeah.
Will be fully focused in the present moment, and we'll be able to concentrate more, and we'll be very mindful about what we are doing. When we are mindful, that itself is like you're giving 100%, and you are in the now moment.
Yeah. Please suggest 2 books for more about now movement.
So I told you, right, the positive psychologist, the power of now. Uh, the author is I'm not able to pronounce his name. Dhairya, can you put it in the chat box? Yeah, that is the beautiful book, Power of Now book, and also this affirmation book. What I said about Louis Hay, the Unlock the Power of Affirmation. Even that you can read. Okay, that's these 2 books I recommend, ma'am.
Okay. I think no other doubts. We can conclude today's session, right? With your permission, we can conclude.
Sure, ma'am. If there is no other questions from the
Yeah.
audience or in the chat box, I was not able to see in the chat box because there were few of them were texting when I was doing the presentation. So I'm not sure if I have missed any of the questions, ma'am.
One, you can go through those. Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am.
You can see chat box.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
PPT you can share with Salim sir so that we can circulate in group.
Sure. I'll do that. I'll share it with I'll share it to sir. Yeah. Any questions, audience?
Yeah, no questions.
No
We can
questions,
conclude
right?
today's session with your permission.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We can.
We thank you, Arpita. We thank from Department of Psychology, the American College Madurai, and other associating factors are MSW Chalamutu and Tamil Nadu Career Counselors Association and Tamil Nadu Counselors and Psychotherapy Association. We thank you. Yeah, friends, we will meet tomorrow the same time with another resource person. Bye, take care.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It was a very
Thank
wonderful
you.
interaction.
Thank you, audience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank